What would you do if the one person you trusted most betrayed you for a vacation in paradise? Eleanor Grayson sat by her grandson Tommy's hospital bed, the rhythmic beep of the monitor her only companion. At 68, she'd seen her share of hardships, but nothing cut deeper than watching Tommy, her 6-year-old light, battle leukemia. His small hand, bruised from IVs, gripped hers weakly. She'd promised him she'd be there, every step, no matter the cost. Her daughter, Lila, had sworn the same. But promises, Eleanor learned, could be as fragile as the boy's fading strength. Lila had always been impulsive, chasing dreams over duties. When Tommy got sick, Eleanor handed over her credit card without a second thought. For his treatments, she'd said, her voice firm but trusting. Lila nodded, tears in her eyes, vowing to handle the bills. Eleanor poured her savings into that card, every cent from her late husband's pension, believing it would keep Tommy alive. She never checked the statements. Why would she? Lila was her daughter. Months passed, and Tommy's condition worsened. Eleanor spent her days at the hospital, reading him stories, singing lullabies, while Lila grew distant. "Work's crazy," Lila would text, or "I'll visit soon." Eleanor didn't push. Grief, she thought, hits everyone differently. But one night, scrolling through her phone to distract herself, Eleanor saw it. A photo Lila posted from a Hawaiian beach, all smiles with her mother-in-law, Margaret, sipping cocktails under palm trees. The caption read, "Living our best life." Eleanor's heart sank. She checked her bank account. Over $10,000 was gone charged to hotels, flights, and luau's. Not a dime had gone to Tommy's care. The betrayal stung like a slap. Eleanor's hands trembled as she sat in the hospital's dim glow, Tommy's shallow breaths grounding her rage. How could Lila do this? Her own son, fighting for life, while she partied in paradise. Eleanor's trust shattered, but worse was the guilt she'd failed Tommy by trusting Lila. She vowed to make it right. Enter Mrs. Clara, the hospital's night janitor, who became the story's unexpected twist. Clara, a wiry woman in her 70s with a no-nonsense demeanor, had overheard Eleanor's tearful phone call to the bank. She didn't pry but left a thermos of tea on Eleanor's chair the next night with a note, "You're not alone." Clara's small act of kindness sparked a bond. Over weeks, she shared her own story, losing a son to illness decades ago, abandoned by family who couldn't cope. "You can't change them," Clara said, her eyes sharp. "But you can change what you carry." Her words lit a fire in Eleanor. She wasn't just a victim, she had power. Eleanor confronted Lila at the hospital, her voice steady but cold. Lila stammered excuses. Margaret needed a break. The trip was a one-time thing. Eleanor didn't flinch. "You stole from your son," she said, cutting through Lila's lies. She canceled the card, redirected her funds to a trust for Tommy's care, and barred Lila from accessing it. Lila's tears didn't sway her. Eleanor had chosen Tommy over sentiment. The decision wasn't easy. Cutting off Lila meant losing her daughter, maybe forever. Nights were sleepless, haunted by memories of Lila as a child, giggling in Eleanor's arms. But Clara's wisdom echoed, "Some burdens aren't yours to bear." Eleanor found strength in Tommy's smile, in his small victories, a better day, a stronger pulse. She leaned on Clara, who became a friend, proof that kindness could bloom in the darkest places. Tommy's fight continued, and so did Eleanor's. She sold her jewelry, took a part-time job, and ensured every cent went to his treatment. Lila faded from their lives, chasing her own desires. Eleanor didn't hate her, she pitied her. Tommy deserved better, and Eleanor would be that better. She'd learned that family isn't just blood, it's who shows up. Clara showed up. Tommy showed up, fighting with every breath. And Eleanor showed up, no longer a naive mother, but a fierce guardian. In the end, Eleanor sat by Tommy's bed, reading his favorite book, her voice steady. The hospital hummed around them, but they were a world of their own. She'd lost a daughter but gained a purpose. And in Clara's quiet presence, she found hope. Sometimes, cutting ties isn't loss, it's liberation. Yendi.